Bellerophon was a great hero of Greek mythology. He was a slayer of monsters and as famous as Perseus. His most famous feat was the killing of Chimera, a horrible monster with a goat's body, a serpent's tail and a lion's head that could breathe fire. The great hero was the son of the mortal woman Eurynome by either her husband and king of Corinth Glaucus or the god Poseidon. Bellerophon was accompanied in his adventures by the winged horse, Pegasus. The myth has it that Pegasus was born from the blood of her beheaded mother Medusa, the Gorgon who was tricked and killed by the hero Perseus. A more detailed version of the myth said that he was born when Medusa's blood was mixed with the foam of the sea. The myth says that Pegasus was born as a winged horse because his father, Poseidon, had the shape of a horse when he seduced Medusa. When Pegasus was born, a huge thunder with lightning pierced the sky, and that's how his connection to the forces of the skies was established. So, one day Bellerophon saw the wonderful animal drinking water and decided to tame it. This would not have been possible if Athena had not helped him by giving him a golden bridle. After slaying Chimera, Bellerophon's fame grew and so did his arrogance. He believed that because of his great feat, he deserved to fly to the mountain of the gods, Olympus, and set course with Pegasus. Zeus was angered by his hubris and sent a gadfly to sting Pegasus, causing Bellerophon to fall off the flying horse. Pegasus continued to Olympus and became the loyal horse of Zeus. It is said that Athena spared the life of Bellerophon by softening the ground for his fall. However, the once great hero spent his remaining life crippled and lonely, always searching for his beloved winged horse. Another tale from Greek mythology about Zeus is the one with Leda. When the Olympian god saw Leda on the banks of the river Eurotas, felt an overwhelming desire for her. So, he went to Aphrodite and asked for her advice. Aphrodite transformed Zeus into a brilliant swan and herself into an eagle, and she began pursuing the swan in the river valley. The pursuing Zeus swan sought refuge in the arms of Leda, who received him tenderly and warmed him within her. However, 9 months after this incident, she gave birth to 2 eggs. Not one swan came out of each, but 2 pairs of twins. On one hand Polydeuces and the beautiful Helen, and on the other Castor and Clytemnestra. Her kids became very famous and lead characters to many great ancient tragedies. Long ago, the African kingdom of Ethiopia was ruled by a king named Cepheus and his queen Cassiopeia. The royal couple had a daughter, Andromeda. One day, the queen boasted about her beauty before the mythical inhabitants of the sea, the Nereids. Nereids became very angry because they believed themselves the most beautiful creatures in the world. They complained to their father, the god of the seas, Poseidon, that he should punish her. The mighty lord of the seas sent a huge sea monster to ravage the coast of Ethiopia, including the vain queen. The desperate king asked for the guidance of Apollo in Delphi. The oracle advised that no respite would be found until the king and the queen sacrificed their daughter to the monster. To appease Poseidon, Cepheus and Cassiopeia offered, reluctantly, their beloved daughter to be eaten by the monster. The beautiful Andromeda was chained on a seaside rock and awaited her fate. Meanwhile, the great hero Perseus was returning from having slain Medusa, riding the winged horse, Pegasus, high in the sky. Passing over Ethiopia, he saw Andromeda chained on the rock, and immediately fell in love with her. As the monster was approaching to devour Andromeda, the brave Perseus started fighting it. Their fight lasted for a long time. Finally, Perseus used the deadly look of Medusa's severed head, petrifying the huge monster, which fell in the sea and became an island. Perseus freed Andromeda from her chains and took her back to the palace of Cepheus, where they got married. They lived together happily, having 7 sons and 2 daughters. After Andromeda's death, goddess Athena placed her among the constellations in the northern sky, near Perseus and Cassiopeia.